As we welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw, as of course this is the final stop towards the Royal Rumble pay-per-view for the Red Brand. And tonight we kick things off with Mr. Money in the Bank, Randy Orton versus Samoa Joe, former United States Champion versus former WWE Champion, here in the opening of Monday Night Raw tonight. And of course Orton has been a part of some things regarding him and the Undertaker in recent weeks, coming out of Survivor Series. And now we got Randy Orton here tonight, about to go one-on-one with former United States Champion Samoa Joe. Of course, these two, the last time these two wrestled, I think it was back in the summer, doing Summer Slam build. I think I would say I think these two have met each other in the ring since Raw last summer. Which was when Orton was Money in the Bank and Samoa Joe was the United States Champion. But of course tonight, Samoa Joe, of course, has been trying to get closer towards the World Heavyweight Championship, and with the Royal Rumble being this Sunday, we could be looking at Orton, actually not Orton, Samoa Joe, possibly winning the Rumble and then challenging CM Punk at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. Remember the premise of the Royal Rumble match. If you win, you will get either a WWE or a World Heavyweight title match at WrestleMania. And of course, WrestleMania will be the first pay-per-view in WWE 2K24. And Samoa Joe has had a pretty decent season. Of course, things started off really good with him winning that US title at WrestleMania. And then immediately following his title loss, things just went downhill for Samoa Joe after his US title loss. Of course, he tried to get himself towards Backlash in the King of the Ring tournament, but of course he failed against Styles. And things hasn't been a good season for Joe. Could next season be the rejuvenation? Well, we're about to find out as Orton Joe kicks us off here tonight on Raw. And bear this in mind, Orton's current rival, The Undertaker, will be in action later on tonight when he goes one-on-one with Big E. Well, of course, Big E, who's pretty much not had a good season because he's been failing to get towards the World Heavyweight or the US title hunt. But could next season be a big turn-up for him? I don't know. We're still there. Has Orton going to work on Joe? Joe reverses it. And then bear this in mind, we have two more things going down here tonight. Gunther returns for the first time in several months. And our main event, AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Cruiserweight Champion Dragon Lee in our main event tonight. Orton! And because this will be Styles' first match under the new gimmick he debuted last week on Raw, aka the New Attitude. Another drop kick connects. And of course, wonder who will be headlining WrestleMania. Well, of course, you gotta be careful because Randy Orton has the Money in the Bank briefcase where he can cash in. And of course, he's got till this summer to cash in the briefcase. But if he doesn't, his chances at becoming WWE or World Heavyweight Champion will be ruined if he doesn't cash in. Powerbomb connects by Samoa Joe. Orton's telling Samoa Joe going for the pin. Kick out. Headbutt there by Samoa Joe. Elbow drop for the second time. Randy Orton. Joe reverses it. His blood is coming out of Orton's face here. Orton reverses it. Uh-oh. We all know what's coming next for Samoa Joe after Orton just gave him some stomps to the head. RKO! Kick out. Oh! Samoa Joe hooks the leg. Kick out. Out two. Goes to Bayley. Suplex by Samoa Joe. And Orton reversed it. Another RKO to Samoa Joe. Hooks the leg. Kick out. You can tell Randy Orton made look angry. Because Orton's drained. Here you go, Randy Orton showed up to the WWE Universe here tonight. As we're at 3, this is probably the time for Orton to get Joe back to the ring. Orton gets Joe back into the ring. Uh-oh, Joe should have never ever thought about doing it as RKO connects for the first time. Hooks the leg. And Randy Orton gets the victory to begin Monday Night Raw here tonight. Pretty good match between Randy Orton and Samoa Joe. Probably better than their last match last summer. And Orton gets the victory as he should. Of course, Orton gets the victory here tonight. And Orton's working on. And of course, Orton does get the victory here tonight. Pretty good match to begin Monday Night Raw here tonight. Good way to start Raw here tonight with Randy Orton getting a win over Samoa Joe. Tonight is the night I'm going to teach AJ Styles some manners of what he should have never ever done a few weeks ago. What he did was truly his fault. He went from one of the top babyfaces here on this show, on Raw, and then he had to stick it to LA Knight because he got the better out of him in their main event match 2 weeks ago, when he just gave Knight a low blow instead of a handshake. And after what he said last week, I'm going to get revenge on him on the behalf of LA Knight. LA, you get your turn at the Royal Rumble to teach Styles some manners about why he should have never low blowed you 2 weeks back. But tonight, as Cruiserweight Champion, I'm going to teach him manners and tell him that he should be ashamed after what happened 2 weeks ago. And he had to ditch the Phenomenal One gimmick for this. To think he's going to be the lone wolf of Monday Night Raw and possibly get to us successfully becoming World Heavyweight Champion. Whatever the case is, Styles, I'm going to teach you respect in the main event tonight. And of course, you could say Dragon Lee is definitely looking forward to giving Styles some manners to be taught later on tonight, as it will be our main event later on tonight. But coming up next, The Undertaker goes one-on-one with Big E. Of course, Taker looking to get a win after his rival Orton beat Samoa Joe moments ago. Questioners, can Taker do it? We're going to find out up next here on Raw. After the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view will be the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, where this is the start on the road to WrestleMania. As who is going to win both Rumble matches for the men and women, and so much else. You don't want to miss Royal Rumble that comes your way on YouTube in January. And of course, we're back here live on Monday Night Raw as the Royal Rumble is this Sunday. And of course, we're getting ready for one-on-one action as The Undertaker goes one-on-one with Big E. Of course, The Undertaker coming off a win over Orton at Day 1 Raw will be wrestling against Big E. And of course, Taker's had a big season this year. Of course, he had a pretty good trilogy with Sheamus. I wouldn't say trilogy because we have two matches in this. A great match at SummerSlam. And of course a great match in Cardiff, Wales, where Undertaker ended up being the victor towards leading Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam with a win. And of course, however, the season his great season was tainted due to an injury he suffered at the hands of the Brawling Brutes that forced him out of the Fatal 4-Way match at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, where he was going to originally compete with Gunther, Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar in a Fatal 4-Way match for the Universal Championship. But due to Taker's injury, that forced him out, and of course he did return the night after Money in the Bank to give Sheamus a message about the rematch. And of course, what's on Undertaker's mindset tonight? Because he's going up against the man who's had a pretty terrible season, having struggles on getting a win in Big E. I don't think he's ever won a match this season, unless I could be tripping. I don't know. And of course, I'm wondering what's going to be big and open for the Dead Man at WrestleMania. You'll have to find out. How's that next? We got Big E. Of course, Big E's had a terrible season. Just been struggling to win matches. Like, of course, he had some chances towards getting closer to the Universal Championship, and it didn't go good for him. Of course, he tried to qualify for the Hell in a Cell Fatal 4 match, but then he only lost to Gunther. Then, he tried to be in the triple threat match to qualify to face Gunther at Money in the Bank, and it didn't go his way. Then, and of course he's been losing to names like Solo Sikoa and Randy Orton, and things hasn't been a good season for Big E. Could next season be a rejuvenation for Big E to finally get himself back on track? Pulling out a big boot there by The Undertaker. Clothesline there. Undertaker missed. We're looking at an open spear connects by Big E. Big E taking out the dead man, the Undertaker. Because I believe this is the first time Big E and the Undertaker met here on Raw. We're also talking about the Undertaker. We're also talking about the Undertaker. Undertaker gets himself back into the ring. The Undertaker gets back in the ring. Belly to belly suplex out by Big E. As Big E's doing Blue Days. Blue Days. Uh-oh. Oh, what was that we saw? Big E, the Undertaker's having a struggle. What else did I of course, Taker escaped everything Big E had planned in. Uh-oh. That wasn't a good timing there for the Undertaker. But this might be the nail in the coffin. Oh no, it's not. Power slam there by Big E. Hooks the leg. Kick out. Kick out 2. Uh-oh. Big E. Big ending to the Undertaker. Kick out. What more can Big E do to the Undertaker? Oh, Undertaker! What's the... Uh-oh! Here we go! Doesn't look good for Big E! Tombstone power driver! The Undertaker getting a pin. Getting a... No! Kick out. Big E is fighting out of everything the Undertaker put him through here tonight. Undertaker with us to suplex the Big E. Big E cost. This has been a good match so far. Undertaker, Undertaker, Big E for the first time ever. Randy Orton did get a win over Samoa Joe moments ago, earlier on tonight. Suicide Dancer! And of course, the Royal Rumble is going to be a big show on Sunday. This coming weekend. Why? Because we got Edge and Cody Rhodes, last man standing match for the WWE title, Claudio Castagnoli and CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. And now, the new match that was confirmed a week ago, it's Styles versus LA Knight. Of course, Styles has had enough of LA Knight and said he didn't deserve that win a few weeks back. Oh, how is he surviving everything the Undertaker put him through tonight? And he still keeps coming back with everything. And then of course, you have 2 Women's Championship matches in. Oh, Big E survives another one. Oh, Big E to get an upset over the Undertaker, kick out. The Undertaker going to work on Big E. The Undertaker reverses it. Oh, this might not look good for The Undertaker here. Another belly-to-belly suplex there by Big E to The Undertaker. Undertaker reverses it. Big boot connects. Big E rolls away. Has no... Oh, Big E reverses it. As Big E continues to reverse everything and survive everything that The Undertaker's putting him through. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good for Big E. Big E surviving every chokeslam The Undertaker's given him tonight in this match. Body smash connects. Another kick out for The Undertaker. Undertaker's having a struggle here in this match tonight with Big E. Undertaker reverses it. The Undertaker. Big boot connects. Uh-oh, here we go. Hell's Gate lock time. The Undertaker. The Undertaker makes Big E tap to the Hell's Gate. The Undertaker picks up the victory tonight over Big E here on Raw. As The Undertaker has now won 2 of his matches since 2024 begun with the Hell's Gate. This is the same move that beat Randy Orton on day 1 Raw, and now tonight he adds Big E to that list. I thought Big E had a really good showcase against the dead man, The Undertaker. Good match here tonight. We gotta give Big E credits that he put on a good fight with The Undertaker, but it wasn't enough to get the job done on Big E's half to beat The Undertaker. The Undertaker has been undefeated ever since his return out in April of last year, as he gets the win here tonight over Big E. The Yes Boys has arrived to Monday Night Raw here tonight. And you know what? We're going to show ourselves some competition that we are truly deserving of a tag team title match with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So as a matter of fact, we are challenging the Brawling Brutes to a match here tonight, here on Raw. And we're going to show them who is truly deserving of wrestling for the tag team titles next. So of course, Pretty Deadly wants the tag team titles, but of course they're going to be facing the Brawling Brutes later on tonight here on Raw. After the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view will be the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, where this is the start on the road to WrestleMania, as who is going to win both Rumble matches for the men and women, and so much else. You don't want to miss Royal Rumble that comes your way on YouTube in January. And of course, strong words said by Pretty Deadly ahead of the tag team match later on tonight with the Brawling Brutes. But of course, we're now getting ready for Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley. Old enemies clash here tonight. Raquel, the one who will be facing Bayley at the Royal Rumble event. Facing Asuka at the Royal Rumble this weekend. As of course, he'll be going up against the woman who she wrestled at Evolution last July, aka last summer, in Bayley, here tonight. And of course, Raquel will be faced, because she's looking to redeem that mistake from Night of Champions at the Royal Rumble event. Of course, Asuka and Raquel wrestled at Night of Champions, but she was unsuccessful. So could the Royal Rumble event be her second time? And of course, Bayley things haven't looked that good for her ever since she lost her women's title. And because her title rematch at Elimination Chamber. And because she is looking to get into the Royal Rumble match on Sunday. This weekend. But of course, no Io, no Dakota with her. There's Raquel. Has Raquel Raquel Rodriguez with us. Another mouse with her. Close on by Raquel Rodriguez. What could Bayley be thinking of here? Perfect timing there by Raquel Rodriguez. Big boot. Well, terrible timing there by Bayley. Another good timing there. And looking not good for Bayley. Tahana bomb connects. Hooks the leg. No, kick out. Another bolster. Suplex. This might not be looking good. So we could be looking at Ward's plan to get Bayley the momentum going to the Royal Rumble event. Kick out. Another kick out. Ruthless. As well, we're taking the time. We want to take our time to this coming Friday Night SmackDown on the final stop to the Royal Rumble event. Has some stacked matches going down. As we got Seth Rollins versus Wade Barrett, Roman Reigns, John Cena inside a steel cage, and Drew's Intercontinental Open Challenge. As you can tell, Raquel Rodriguez and Bayley trending reversals here in this match tonight. Raquel looking to get into momentum going into the Women's Championship match at the Royal Rumble, while Bayley could be looking at trying to get a momentum going into the Women's Rumble match. Reversal there by Bayley. Once again. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good for Bayley. Bomb connects. This could be over. No! Here we go. Raquel Rodriguez with a comeback. We all could sense a beginning of the end for Bayley. Here we go. Sahara bomb. Rollerblade connects. Uh-oh. DDT. Bayley's doing that thing to gain some momentum, going towards the Women's Royal Rumble match on Sunday. Uh-oh, this does not look good for Bayley. Things are looking terrible for Bayley. She has no option but to tap out. Raquel Rodriguez picks up the victory here tonight. Raquel, of course, showing some heat going into the women's title match at the Royal Rumble this weekend. That's because he's looking to use all of what he did here tonight against Bayley to try and fix the mistake from Night of Champions. A pretty good match between Bayley and Raquel. That's a good match here tonight. Raquel gets the win here tonight. And of course, we're back here on Monday Night Raw as we're getting ready for one-on-one action with Akira Tozawa taking on the returning Gunther. Of course, this is I don't know when was the last time we saw Gunther. And of course, he's here tonight. And of course, he's looking to get himself back on track as Gunther has not had a really good season. Of course, he went into 2 Universal Championship matches with Brock Lesnar when he was unsuccessful at WrestleMania and at Hell in a Cell. Then he tried to get another match with Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, but then it only got ruined thanks to CM Punk. Then he tried to go on to become United States Champion and it didn't work. And then he tried to qualify for King of the Ring, for the semi-finals of King of the Ring for Backlash, and he failed. So of course, could this mean that Gunther could be trying to find a way to get back on track? We're about to find out as he goes up against Akira Tozawa here tonight on Raw. Tozawa versus Gunther tonight. Match begins as what can Tozawa do to the ring general Gunther? There goes no Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser, which we did see more of after when Gunther was away. Suplex there by Gunther to Akira Tozawa. Akira Tozawa looking to get some more offense against Gunther. This is the first time Akira Tozawa... Uh-oh. Go for... Suicide dive there by Akira Tozawa. Go for reverse it. Go for reverse it. Tozawa tried to do something, but it didn't go his way. Well, at a 5 count. Gunther trying to get Tozawa back in the ring. Of course, Gunther is looking to try and get himself back on the track for the World Heavyweight Champion. Reverse it out by Big Boot connects. Clearly, you know what Tozawa should have never ever done. A kick to the face. And of course, remember, size difference is in full effect here. As this does not look good for Tozawa. Sleeper whole time. And Gunther said absolutely not. This does not look good for Tozawa. This is looking not good for Akira Tozawa. Powerbomb connect. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! He kicks out. The ring general giving it his all, who's soon to become your next World Heavyweight Champion. Because Gunther has been making it clear that ever since Brock Lesnar lost his World Heavyweight Championship to CM Punk at SummerSlam, he's back. He's now trying to find a way to get towards becoming World Heavyweight Champion with CM Punk as champion. As Gunther gets Tozawa back in the ring. This might not be looking good for Gunther. Might not be looking good at this point. Gunther is having a struggle. Gunther gets back over his feet. Tozawa never saw it coming. Kick out at 1. Another kick out at 1. Oh no. Gunther showed off to the WWE Universe on who is soon to be next World Heavyweight Champion. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes over to SmackDown and challenges for the WWE title. Because remember, the elemental of the Royal Rumble is when you win, you get to choose any title that you want to compete at WrestleMania. So of course, we're going to find out the question. Who's going to be headlining WrestleMania? Tozawa looking for a comeback. There goes Gunther. Tozawa needs to Gunther. Tozawa's telling Gunther to get up to his feet. This does not look good for Gunther. Gunther's having a struggle at this point. Gunther reverses it. Big boot connects by the ring general, Gunther. Big boots there by Gunther. Of course, everybody in this, depending on what Gunther had to say, going into the Royal Rumble event, could he be a part of the Rumble match and possibly go on to wrestle for either the WWE or the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania? Another suplex connects. Tozawa! Akira Tozawa reverses everything Gunther is doing right now. A kick to the face. This could be the moment that puts Gunther foot away. Here we go. Uh-oh, this does not look good for the ring general. Hooks the leg. Kick out. Another kick out. Tozawa is doing everything in his power to put the ring general down. Of course, this has been a fun match. Gunther and Tozawa. Of course, Gunther is showing it off that he could be the man that wins this year's Royal Rumble and go on to challenge for either the WWE or the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania in 2K24. And of course, Akira Tozawa is having a struggle against Ring General Gunther. This could be it, finally. Powerbomb connect. Hooks the leg. And Gunther picks up the victory here tonight. Gunther and Tozawa delivered a really good match here. I'm not gonna lie. They delivered a really fun match here. Of course, Gunther is now heading towards getting back on track as he gets the win here tonight as Gunther gets the win. As Gunther picks up the victory here tonight. The Ring General is back in town. I don't want to hear an announcement. Well then, here we go. Green Bay, Wisconsin. You all want to see what you want to hear from the Ring General? Well then, I got a surprise. I am officially entering into the Royal Rumble match. Yes, because this weekend is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And the winner gets either a WWE or a World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania. So I'm entering myself into the Rumble match. I'm going to win it and try to fix the mistake that I should have won this year at WrestleMania this season against Brock Lesnar. After I win the Rumble, I'm going to try and main event WrestleMania like I should have done last year. But then Cody was took, and because so many people wants to be in the main event of WrestleMania here. They have WrestleMania in their sights. Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, LA Knight, Claudio Castagnoli, and the so-called best in the world, and the man who took me down to going to SummerSlam in CM Punk will all fall and defeat by the Ring General. And as you can see, the Ring General Gunther first shots. And this Sunday will be where I go on to WrestleMania and become either WWE or World Heavyweight Champion. So Gunther, of course, is making shots that he's trying everything to make sure he made events this year's WrestleMania for either the WWE or World Heavyweight Champion. Will he do it? We're going to have to find out this weekend. After the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view will be the Royal Rumble pay-per-view where this is the start on the road to WrestleMania. As who is going to win both Rumble matches for the men and women and so much else. You don't want to miss Royal Rumble that comes your way on YouTube in January. And of course we got the Royal Rumble pay-per-view coming up this weekend. And of course Gunther is going to do everything to main event WrestleMania. But of course, we're now getting ready for one-on-one action, for tag team action that is Pretty Deadly versus the Brawling Brutes. As of course, Brawling Brutes is taking on Pretty Deadly. Of course, Pretty Deadly better than mine is from Friday Night SmackDown. But it might not matter because the tag team division is cross-branded on every show. As you can tell, the boos Pretty Deadly are getting. Other calls? What could be on the mindset of Pretty Deadly when they take on Butch here tonight? Match begins. Oh, Butch. Butchie. Butch. Who else was that by Butch? I don't know why it was slow. Who else was that? As Elton Prince. As Elton Prince is watching on. Who else is there by Butch? Butch, who else is there? No attack for Butch. Not a good timing there. No hot tag though. Hello, here we go. Here we go. Butch. As this could be the beginning of the end, Spilt milk could be happening. Spilt milk connect. We don't know what was Elton Prince doing. No hot tag. We were going to get a hot tag, but I guess that idea is thrown out of the window. Reverse to the Butch and on Prince River. Reverse to the Butch has just done it as well. Hooks the leg. And Pretty Deadly picks up the win here tonight in a really good tag team match. I thought the match was really good. As LA Knight, as of course, Pretty Deadly gets the win here tonight. As of course, I'm hearing news that LA Knight has arrived to the building, and you can tell he's not happy. He's legit pissed off after what happened on Raw 2 weeks ago. He's in the building and he's in with a pissed off look on his face. And I want to show you the footage right now. So of course here's the footage of LA Knight taking his frustrations out backstage. Excuse me, I am the security guard and I've been told by Booker T, you cannot enter the building tonight. Right. And then, what? Is this a joke? No. So I have to ask you, leave the building. And then LA Knight took his frustrations out by taking out a security guard. Taking his frustrations out and saying he doesn't want to wait until the Royal Rumble, to get his hands on the man who low-blowed him 2 weeks back in AJ Styles. And LA Knight, of course, is making his way to the building. And of course, he's making his way to the locker room to go watch AJ Styles, because he's in the main event. He's going to be in action up next against Dragon Lee. After the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view will be the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, where this is the start on the road to WrestleMania. As who is going to win both Rumble matches for the men and women, and so much else. You don't want to miss Royal Rumble that comes your way on YouTube in January. But of course, coming up next, it's our main event. AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Dragon Lee. Question is, how is Styles going to get the better out of Dragon Lee now that we just reviewed the footage of LA Knight arriving into the building in a pissed off look? Can Styles get the better of Dragon Lee without any interference from LA Knight, or could Dragon Lee pull off an upset against former WWE champion? We're going to find out up next here on Raw. And of course, it's main event time. AJ Styles versus Dragon Lee. First time ever. Because this is Styles' first match with his new attitude. Of course, Styles changed up his attitude and showed up on Raw last week with a new attitude, a week after losing to LA Knight. Then, of course, Styles is looking to shut LA Knight's mouth up at the Royal Rumble event. And of course, Styles is showing that he should be theoretically getting back in the WWE title hunt. In the world title hunt. And of course, Styles used LA Knight as a reason onto why did he turn heel. Of course, Styles got lost to LA Knight at Backlash in the King of the Ring tournament. So LA Knight can go on to fight Seth Rollins after he beat Edge. Then he lost in the triple threat match 3 weeks ago on Day 1 Raw. And then 2 weeks ago, and then leading up to 2 weeks ago, when Styles and Knight wrestled in the main event, Styles said, I'm done, by giving LA Knight a low blow after he beat AJ Styles in the main event weeks ago. And of course, this will all culminate in a matchup at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Styles Knight, one-on-one in a no-holds-barred match, now signed, set, and delivered by Raw GM Booker T. Of course, Booker T was the one who said the security guards to go tell LA Knight, take deep breaths, because we all know how frustrated he was 2 weeks ago after taking the low blow by AJ Styles. You can't help but feel that you have to agree onto why LA Knight should feel frustrated. But of course, Styles is taking on Cruiserweight Champion Dragon Lee, who has nothing going on at the moment. Of course, he did successfully retain last week against Noam Dar, but now he's going up against former WWE Champion here tonight in our main event. Styles not wasting any time here. Suplex onto Dragon Lee. Of course, this is the first time ever we've seen Dragon Lee AJ Styles here on Monday Night Raw. And this is Styles' first match ever since his new attitude came into full effect last week. Got a pinfall, kick out. Dragon Lee, of course, is going to do everything to be on LA Knight's side about this new attitude of AJ Styles. Of course, AJ Styles, of course, is a former WWE champion. And I want to say he's not had a pretty good season this year, because he failed to beat Brock Lesnar twice for the Universal Championship, and it failed at becoming World Heavyweight Championship twice, failed to become the US Champion, failed to win Money in the Bank, and failed to get himself towards the finals of the King of the Ring tournament at Backlash. And of course, Dragon Lee is not a fan of this new attitude Styles. He really isn't. We've also done by AJ Styles. Of course, Styles, Dragon Lee has had enough. As we're back of as Styles is trying to get Knight back of the ring. He does it. As we're at 8. Apron DDT connects. Hooks the leg, kick out. Dragon Lee kicks out. Styles reversing everything. Because he's wanting to show his aggressive new attitude to give LA Knight a preview of what he's in for in a no-holds-barred match this weekend at the Royal Rumble event. Of course, boiling point has been breaching between both LA Knight and Styles ever since the match 2 weeks ago here on Monday Night Raw. Dragon Lee rolls out of harm's way. As Dragon Lee telling Styles to stay down, because what he did 2 weeks ago was downright a sickening act. Styles with us. Uh-oh, calf crusher. Rope breaker. Reversal. LA Knight is going to do everything that he's watching to show that this could be his fate at the Royal Rumble event. As Styles tosses Dragon Lee over the ropes. And there goes Styles. It's telling Dragon Lee to get back up. Wait a minute! That's LA Knight! LA Knight, of course, LA Knight has had enough of AJ Styles and is not waiting till this Saturday at the Royal Rumble to get his revenge after what he did 2 weeks ago to him on Monday Night Raw. And is giving him reckless of chair shots as his own punishment after what happened 2 weeks ago. What more can LA Knight do? LA Knight, because he's still angry after what happened 2 weeks ago. He was told to leave the building by Booker T and then had to go through a security guard that stood in his way. And now LA Knight is giving his revenge on AJ Styles. Of course, could this be leading to what's to come in the Falls Count Anywhere match, in a no-holds-barred match at the Royal Rumble. As LA Knight is waiting for Styles to get up, because we all know what's coming. Steel step shot. LA Knight could be frustrated about what happened 2 weeks ago on Raw when LA Knight defeated AJ Styles and was going to get a handshake until he decided to reveal his true colors and give LA Knight a low blow. Clothesline up by LA Knight. LA Knight is looking to get more repercussion to AJ Styles ahead of the Royal Rumble event, where these two will meet. And guys, you can still tell LA Knight wants his revenge after what happened a couple of weeks ago. LA Knight yes, he's still angry about what happened 2 weeks ago. Because we all know how LA Knight is frustrated after what events happened 2 weeks ago in the ending of Monday Night Raw 2 weeks ago. LA Knight is still not happy after what happened 2 weeks ago. After he got a win over Styles, and then all of a sudden, Styles revealed his true colors and did not accept LA Knight defeating AJ Styles in the main event and against a two-time WWE champion. As LA Knight showing Styles the message about what's coming at the Royal Rumble BFT Connect. As LA Knight gets his revenge on AJ Styles to close out Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, good night everybody.